Good evening. Welcome to South Asia Newsline. I'm Lipakshi Khurana. Here are the top stories we're tracking for you on Tuesday, the 22nd of August. Muslim divorce law unconstitutional, rules out India's apex court. Taliban condemns US President Trump's Afghan strategy. And students' body in Pakistan-administered Kashmir holds protest demanding freedom. And now for all the details. Security forces on Tuesday gunned a militant in an encounter in India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province. Reports suggest that at least 2 to 3 militants are suspected to be trapped.
A militant was killed in an encounter with security forces in Kupwara district of India's northern Jammu and Kashmir province on Tuesday. The encounter was underway till last reports came in. Reportedly, the security forces had launched a search operation following a tip-off about the presence of 2 to 3 militants. A gun battle ensued as the troops closed in on their hideout. The area around the encounter site has been cordoned off. India has long accused Pakistan of training and arming militants and infiltrating them across the de facto border called the Line of Control or LOC, dividing Kashmir. Pakistan denies those allegations.
India's apex court on Tuesday announced the suspension of triple talaq, a controversial Muslim quick divorce law. A panel of 5 judges from different faiths ruled the law as unconstitutional.
India's Supreme Court on Tuesday ruled a controversial Muslim instant divorce law unconstitutional. Muslim women have long argued that the law violated their right to equality. The law, known as triple talaq, allows Muslim men to divorce their wives simply by uttering the word talaq 3 times. The court announced a suspension of the practice and told the government to come up with a new divorce law within 6 months.
Justice Joseph has in terms held that triple talaq is not an essential part of Islam and therefore it enjoys no protection on Article 25. He has set it aside. Justice Nariman has also in terms held that, in fact, he has said that triple talaq is part of the 1937 Act, the Sharia Application Act, and therefore something which is part of the Sharia Application Act can always be tested on constitutionality, and he has set it aside as unconstitutional.
ये बहुत ऐतिहासिक फैसला है। ये हमारे लिए मतलब मैं आपको डिस्क्राइब नहीं कर सकती कितनी खुशी की बात है। हम मुसलमान औरतों ने बहुत मेहनत किया है, पिछले कई सालों से मेहनत किया है इस दिन के लिए।
While Tuesday's ruling got a mixed response from Muslim clerics, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi tweeted the apex court's judgment as historic. Opponents of the law have toiled to abolish the law for decades and were given a boost last year when Prime Minister Modi threw his support behind Shaira Bano, who was divorced through triple talaq. Bano was among the petitioners calling the law derogatory and discriminatory against women.
Moving on, Donald Trump on Monday announced his administration's new strategy on Afghanistan and South Asia. He ruled out a hasty withdrawal of its troops from Afghanistan, though the move was welcomed by the Afghan government. The Afghan Taliban condemned the decision.
Afghanistan's government on Tuesday welcomed a commitment by US President Donald Trump to an open-ended conflict in Afghanistan, signaling he will send troops to the country. As part of a retool strategy for Afghanistan, Trump opened the door on Monday night to an increase in US troops in the country. In the televised address to the troops in Virginia, Trump said he was setting out a new strategy for Afghanistan and South Asia. He, however, did not say how many troops he would send, how long they would stay, or what the ultimate objective was.
America will continue its support for the Afghan government and the Afghan military as they confront the Taliban in the field. Ultimately, it is up to the people of Afghanistan to take ownership of their future, to govern their society, and to achieve an everlasting peace.
The Afghan Taliban soon condemned the decision. Its spokesperson Zabihullah Mujahid said the insurgent group would continue with jihad even if there is one American soldier in Afghanistan. Meanwhile, Indian defense and foreign experts on Tuesday welcomed Trump's warning to Pakistan for supporting militancy.
The American categorical warning to Pakistan that it will cost them very, very dearly should they continue with this is something that would be very pleasing to the Indian government, the Indian military, and everybody else who's concerned about putting an end to terrorists and terrorism.
The US President said India can play a big role, especially in the economic field, and to bring peace and stability in Afghanistan.
Meanwhile, a massive rally was recently organized by the Jammu Kashmir National Students Federation in Pakistan-administered Kashmir, demanding freedom from Pakistan.
The Jammu Kashmir National Students Federation or JKNSF organized a massive rally in Jandali area of Pakistan-administered Kashmir recently. Youth from all walks of life staged a protest against the oppressive Pakistan government. Demanding freedom from Pakistan, leaders of JKNSF blamed Pakistan Army and agencies for converting their motherland into terror sanctuaries. Senior leader Liaquat Khan said the youth of occupied region have so much potential and are capable of performing in international tournaments. But due to the Pakistan government's attitude, they are reduced to stomp down their potential. Pakistan-administered Kashmir has been under Pakistan's illegal rule for over 6 decades now, and years of continued neglect by Islamabad has made the disputed territory one of the most backward regions.
Sindhi activists struggle to highlight atrocities meted on their people by Pakistan in southeastern Sindh province has been going on months now. According to exiled Sindhi leader, those who raise their voices, arrangements are made to muzzle.
Members of the World Sindhi Congress for months have been holding protests, conferences to highlight the plight of their community in Pakistan. Lakhu Luhana, Secretary General of World Sindhi Congress, said many political activists, writers who have spoken about atrocities and opposed the China-Pakistan Economic Corridor or CPEC have been abducted or are missing. He said that recently Punhal Sario, a human rights defender and the convener of Voice for Missing Persons of Sindh, was abducted.
Basically, for us Sindhis, CPAC, which is part of OBAR, is a project for complete elimination, complete marginalization, complete disempowerment of Sindhi people, Sindhi nation. And regardless how it is progressing, for us, it is the matter of our existence.
Luhana said the right to rule on its motherland is vehemently denied by Pakistan. He requested the world bodies, including the United Nations, the European Union Parliament, to press upon Pakistan on Sindhi people's non-violent democratic movement.
In news from Nepal, the Constitution Amendment Bill failed in the Nepal Parliament on Monday. 347 lawmakers voted in favour of the bill, 48 short of the two-third majority required to pass the bill, a key demand of the Madhesis.
The much-awaited Constitution Amendment Bill failed in the Nepal Parliament on Monday, as the ruling alliance could not ensure 395 votes in the 592-strong Parliament. Out of the 553 lawmakers who were present in the Parliament, 347 lawmakers voted in favour of the bill, a key demand of agitating Madhes-based parties. The ruling alliance fell short of 48 votes to pass the bill. The process to put the Constitution Amendment Bill to vote moved forward on August 16 after the Rashtriya Janata Party Nepal or RJPN, a unified force of 6 Madhes-based parties, said that it was ready to accept the outcome. Constitution amendment has been one of the key demands of RJPN party, which had refused to participate in the 2 rounds of local polls held in May and June, saying the government failed to address its concerns. The party leaders will now decide on the party's future course.
In yet another goodwill gesture, the Indian government on Tuesday released 7 Pakistani nationals and handed them over to Islamabad. The Pakistani nationals were handed over to Pakistani Rangers by the India's paramilitary border security force or BSF troops at the Wagah border near India's northern Amritsar city. Earlier in March, India had released 39 Pakistani prisoners. Sikh devotees gathered in India's northern Amritsar city on Tuesday to celebrate the 413th anniversary of installation of their holy book in the Golden Temple shrine.
Sikh devotees thronged India's northern Amritsar city on Tuesday to mark the 413th anniversary of installation of their holy book Guru Granth Sahib in the Golden Temple shrine. On the occasion of the festival called Prakash Parv, devotees offered prayers at Gurudwara Ramsar, a Sikh temple in Amritsar city, to mark the occasion. The massive project to compile Guru Granth Sahib, which has hymns from some of the 10 Sikh Gurus, was undertaken by 5th Guru of the Sikhs, Guru Arjan Dev. The voluminous book was finally completed in 1604 and was installed at the Golden Temple, the holiest of Sikh shrines.
ਸਿੱਖ ਪੰਥ ਲਈ ਬਹੁਤ ਹੀ ਮਹਾਨ ਪਾਵਨ ਦਿਹਾੜਾ ਹੈ ਜਿਸ ਦਿਨ ਧੰਨ ਧੰਨ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਅਰਜਨ ਦੇਵ ਮਹਾਰਾਜ ਜੀ ਨੇ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਗੁਰੂ ਗ੍ਰੰਥ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਜੀ ਦੀ ਜੋ ਰੀੜ ਹੈ ਉਹਨੂੰ ਸੰਪਾਦਿਤ ਕਰਨ ਉਪਰੰਤ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਦਿਨ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਇਸ ਗੁਰਦੁਆਰਾ ਰਾਮਸਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਤੋਂ ਸਤਿਗੁਰਾਂ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ ਬਾਬਾ ਬੁੱਢਾ ਜੀ ਦੇ ਸੀਸ ਤੇ ਲਿਜਾ ਕੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਨੇ ਸੱਚਖੰਡ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਹਰਿਮੰਦਰ ਸਾਹਿਬ ਵਿਖੇ ਅੱਜ ਦੇ ਦਿਨ ਪਹਿਲਾ ਪ੍ਰਕਾਸ਼ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ.
Every year, the holy book is carried in a palanquin in a religious procession from Gurudwara Ramsar to the Golden Temple located in Amritsar city. Devotees came from across India and enjoyed being part of the celebrations. The Sikh religion originated with Guru Nanak in the 15th century, who was succeeded by 9 other prophets, with Guru Gobind Singh being the last one.
Well, that's all we have for you from South Asia this evening. Now our viewers can watch the show on SouthAsiaNewsline.com. You can also visit us on Facebook as Asia Newsline and follow us on Twitter at Asia Newsline. That's all in tonight's edition. We'll see you same time tomorrow. Good night.